So, you're telling me that I did all my spiel. That's peaking a little bit, so I'll pull it down. You're telling me I did all my spiel to find out I was muted. Oh, there we go. Oh, fantastic. So I'll start from the top since you probably saw me animatedly talking away there. It's now there's one thing I've learned about me and any kind of video talking, whether it's meetings with friends, whether it's training, whatever, there will always be tech issues. Always. And I'm nothing if not consistent on that point. All right. So I'll reintroduce myself then. I'm Fogheart. I'm not to be confused with the Random Horse video game channel which is also called Fogheart. There is a band called Foghat. Then I'm sure there's other kinds of Fogheart related stuff. But yeah, this is me. I'm the video game music composer. I'm the streamer who will be playing Final Fantasy and Halo. The plan is to do a year of streaming, a year of straight, like consistent, working really hard, streaming, just to see kind of what happens, a little bit of a experiment, if you will. We'll see what happens. I hope you'll be along for the ride. I'd be really grateful if you guys stick around to the end to see what happens. I'd love to carry on after a year, but obviously might not be a thing. We'll see. So today we're playing Final Fantasy. And I decided I've been playing Final Fantasy for about a couple of years now. Final Fantasy 14. I'm still not like completely at the end. I've still got a couple of patches to catch up on after Dawn Trail. But I wanted to create a brand new character with you guys and replay through A Realm Reborn, Heavensward, all those great expansions. There's great storylines. But also I kind of wanted to do a little bit of a challenge. The challenge is inspired by, what was his name? I looked it up literally 20 minutes ago because I'd forgotten it, and now I've forgotten it again. Let me just find him on here. But the idea is this guy he decided to be a conjurer and go through the entirety of the Palace of the Dead. So that's 200 floors. He decided to be a conjurer and complete the whole thing. It took him a long time. Is this it? Is this it? I think this is it. Pull this one up. This is probably it. Yep. So Aurora Moon X, because I wanted to make sure I kind of credited that guy, because he's really where the idea came from for me. I'm not gonna lie, it's a bit daunting because I've decided I'm gonna do it as an Arcanist. So our first class will be an Arcanist. We'll have a little carbuncle following us around. That'll be pretty cool actually. But it's gonna be difficult. It's gonna be really challenging. So I've got the playlist right here. It took him, is that the last one there? I think that's the last one. No, don't add it to the queue. Play it so I can see the video. It was 61 videos, 61 streams, and like the first stream was 6 hours. I think the last stream was like 4 hours. So these weren't just like one runs. This dude was sat there grinding through Palace of the Dead, through failure after failure, and that's gonna be hard work. I mean, I'm not gonna be able to. I'm not gonna have like 4 hour streams of this, because most days when I'll be streaming, which is Tuesdays and Fridays, by the way, it's going to be a case of I'll be getting home from work. I'll obviously be sorting out home stuff, and then I'll be getting on to stream. And that's probably going to be a couple of hours because I'm going to need to make sure I get some rest, all that kind of thing. So it's probably going to take me longer. It's probably going to take me longer to get through the Palace of the Dead as an Arcanist. We'll see where it goes. I mean, it's going to be funny, right? If nothing else, it'll be a laugh. I'm sure there'll be tears and frustration and a lot of surprise. But we'll see what happens. But around all the Palace of the Dead stuff, I also plan to go through the MSQ content, maybe collect some of the weapons that I didn't collect on my main. So, you know, we'll see what happens. As for Halo, so I alluded to the fact that I want to play through all the main games. So I'm going to start with Halo Reach, and I'm going to play through those. I'm going to play ODST as well, so it's not just Master Chief. There is going to be ODST there too, so it'll be Halo Reach, Halo 1, Halo 2, then ODST, because it's kind of set between 2 and 3. It overlaps a little bit with 3, if I remember rightly. Then obviously 3, 4, 5, and Infinite. And I look forward to getting into those. One more thing you need to know about me before we jump into Final Fantasy is I really love voice acting. I love messing around with voices. So if I'm probably going to be reading a lot of the voices and stuff, a lot of the non-scripted lines, as it were. So please bear with me if you're really not enjoying the if you're really not enjoying the voiceover stuff, let me know. I can probably drop it. I can't make any promises because I do it automatically anyway. All right, you know what? Before we go, I just want to make sure that we've got chat working, because I'm seeing on the side there isn't no chat, and I don't know why. Refresh that. Connected. Check out StreamerBot. Chat. Why you not work? Chat. Interesting. So StreamerBot's chat is not the same. StreamerBot, are you broken? I think StreamerBot might be broken. May have to try and fix it later on. Just double check this. Oh, have I got it set to fade out? Oh, look there. Hey Alter, hey Alice. All right. That's working then, so that's good. Minimize that. Lovely. Okay, so let's jump into making our character in Final Fantasy. Which is good timing because the music has just faded out. So, all right. Let me bring up Final Fantasy music. Bring up the game. Okay. All right. There we go. That's what's promising. So I'm playing with a controller, Elite controller for the Xbox. I generally console play on an Xbox. I have to recommend these controllers. They are so good. I'm hoping to get one in the colors of my free company, which, if you're interested, not that there's any space right now. My free company is the Willow Wisps on Alpha. But yeah, so here we are playing. Let's go and make a character on Phoenix. There's a reason for Phoenix, and I'll go into it another time, but here we are. We won't load any appearance data. Let's just get stuck in and have a good time with this. Okay, so I've already decided I'm not going to be a hero at Elezen. I don't want to be a character that I don't really enjoy. My go-to is Lalafell. So, I mean, Lalafell is on the table. I usually play a female character as well. Mikote is on the table. And I think Au Ra is on the table as well. Probably not Vieira, Oroth, or Rogadin. But tempted to try Au Ra. Representing the Willow Wisps. All right. Let's see how it looks with Au Ra. Now, I normally go for I can't pronounce this, and please, if you know the pronunciation, let me know. A Shayla or a Zayla? Normally go for a Zayla. So let's just jump in and mess around with this. So I'm used to playing really short characters, so it's going to be a short. Yeah, we can have a little bit of a chest. There's no wrong with that. A tail. You know what? Let's change the background so we can see better. We're on the beach. Don't know. I really like the really thick tail. But I also like that really thin tail at the end as well. We'll go with that one for now. Why not have a long? If you can have a tail, you got to have a long one, right? Is it flickering? Oh dear. Oh, my camera's flickering out. Why is my camera flickering out? Camera, calm down. What's going on? If it keeps flickering, I might just disable the camera for now while I'm on here. It might be that I've got too much going on. Let me just have a quick gander. Okay. See how it goes. Is it just when I'm on Final Fantasy? Let's see. Yeah, look at that. For some reason, it's flickering lots. Okay. Okay, so what I'll do is I will just disable my face cam for now. I'll get that going for next time. I don't know why it's flickering like that. Actually, let me just have a quick look here. Properties. Yeah. Figure that. I'm not showing node, resolution type. I'm not gonna lie, I'm looking at half these things and I really need to do a bit of research. Because some of these things I'm just like, I don't know what you do. I don't think that's gonna help. No. It's like a strobe effect of me just Okay, so I'll disable the camera for now. Move the camera out of the box. So there we go. We'll have a camera next time, hopefully. All right, the horns. Oh, what kind of horns should we have? I really like these ones. I also like these ones. Not sure. Let's click those ones for now. I don't want to be in character creation for too long. See, with the dark horns, I like the pale skin sort of color. I'd probably go with maybe not the glowy eyes. Although, I mean, the sort of darker skin's not so bad. Oh, here we go. Hairstyles could be here forever. Right. See, we're gonna have to try and unlock some more hairstyles because the base hairstyles are a bit meh. Oh, that's cute. Look at those horns. Well, they're like horns. Maybe that, you know. Maybe those. Are there any others like that? Tell you what, let's pin a couple that are really nice. So those are kind of nice. Obviously like that one. That one's also got a couple of tiny horns there. I like those ones. They have the little extras. The ponytail at the back's kind of cute. And there's another one. Nope. Although I like that one because you can kind of see the head scales. I like the cute little bob. Yeah. See, what I normally do is I find one that I kind of like, and then I come back after changing the color. Tend to settle on a color. Those are always kind of cute. Those little ringlets. Okay. I think that's kind of a standard one. Yeah, let's go for the Elvis cut. Oh. Also, you do this a lot. How do you decide on a hairstyle? Like there's so many hairstyles and they're not all great, but there are some real nice ones. Oh, bit of a freeze moment there. All right, let's show only the pinned hairstyles. So those are quite cute with their little those bobbles in the ponytails or whatever those are called. Ponytails or pigtails? I don't know what they call those. You don't pick a hairstyle. Nice. I think it's you see those ones are dark there, whereas those ones are light. The dark ones go really nicely. For now, we'll go with this one. All right, let's check out the hair. Now, I always have something really bright or like nice colored. Oh, that's a really nice bluey sort of gray. And then if we have like a different highlight, like a red or something dark, maybe. Gray is kind of nice. Oh, this hairstyle. Wow. Okay, maybe the gray. We haven't even set eye color yet, so whatever we go for is going to probably match the eye color. I'm kind of liking the red, but is it just because the eyes are that color? Oh, thanks, Stream Elements, for reminding me to take a drink. Everyone take a drink. I'm drinking water today. Trying to get back into regular hydration. I once did that thing where you're supposed to drink like 2 liters of water a day. It went really well. It's just keeping up with it that's hard. But I did find that my brain was less foggy. What about purple? But not all purple. Oh, okay. Where's that purple gone? There, and then... is that 2 on the nose? These are the colors of my free company. Maybe that's 2 on the nose. So good though, just such nice colors. I'm going for it. I don't care. All right, jawline. How do we do? There we go. That one. Who knew the shape of the jaw could be such a big deal? I quite like the eyes look slightly sad, like slightly melancholy. Although those are quite nice. You can't really tell at distance, so we'll go with those ones. Number 5. Smaller iris, because we're probably going to have the glowy ring. Once again, I will be having odd eyes. So what I should tell you is this character is going to be one of what are known as the Moonfire siblings. Now, the Moonfires are the names that I give to characters that I create for any kind of fantasy thing, be it D&D. I used to play Neverwinter, and there were some Moonfires in there. And my main character, Shizuka Moonfire, on Final Fantasy. Well, this is also going to be a Moonfire. And they all have had odd eyes. The thing is, with the weird, with the circle, it don't really match, does it? Can you have odd limbal circle? Maybe I only have one eye. Maybe I only have one eye that's like that. Wow, they're like fire. Or maybe we don't have them at all. I mean, yeah, let's not have that. Let's not have the limbal ring. That way I can focus on making the eyes exactly how I want. I like them to look like they're kind of glowing, so that'd be more the purple that I go for. But let's put it on the opposite side. Not sure about that blue. Oh, there. Right, I'll go with that. No limbal ring color. Eyebrows. Okay, we can only see one of them, so it's not too big a deal. And I usually use the is it face paint at the end? I usually use the face paint or the other features that makes the eyebrow even thicker. She looks like a friendly soul. I'll go with that one. Nose. Just have some kind of a button nose. One of those noses that you can just press the end and it kind of clicks a little bit like a button. That one maybe. I think that one. There we go. Next, the lips. Do some of those kind of pucker a little bit? Yeah, a little bit. We'll go with the end one. Lip color. We should probably put on dark. There we go. Tempting to have those. I think she'll have that. There we go. The one in the middle. And then the eyeliner. And yeah, the other eyeliner. I don't know. I don't do makeup. Please educate me. To make that could be quite nice. Or some of that. Or has she got freckles? The freckles an option for the aura? She might have freckles. I'm glad you think she's pretty. Little does she know she's going to be saving the world sometime soon. Hopefully. Right, we'll go with that. And then what we do is make it light. I might have to not make it light. It might have to be a bit darker. Just a hint of color. All right, the most important bit, the fighting voice. No, not that bit. Forgot how we do we just press? There we go. Right, zoom out. Yeah, that's not bad. That sounds kind of how I imagine it to sound. Oh, you can't hear the game at all? Like, what happened? You haven't been able to hear the game this whole time? Like I said, tech issues. It's all good. Let me know if you're hearing it consistently now. Hopefully it's not stuttering or anything. I'm just going to close this other window down. I'm just going to close this down as well. I wonder if that's why my camera was struggling. Let's try the camera one more time. Hang on. It's probably still going to struggle. Annoys me that I've moved that out of frame. Yeah, it's still going to struggle. That's fine. We can disable that. And we're back. Okay. So yeah, where were we? That one? I don't want to try the other ones. Okay. Yeah, I have a lot of saved Planesfolk. I have a lot of saved saved characters. This is what's the best thing for me to call this? Created on stream. You know, I like the umbral soundingness. I don't know why I like that. Now, there we go. And she is going to her patron deity, Halone, mover of glaciers and goddess of war, is the guardian deity of Ishgard. I'd like to say that that'd be very fitting if, well, because she's an Au Ra. Maybe though, might still work. Let's go with that. Okay, so big stretch, right? Healer. We are having to start out. Oh, is it in here actually? Is Arcanist's there? Right, so we're starting out Limsa. Limsa lo Minsa, as I say it right at the beginning. There we go. You've selected Phoenix as your starting world. That is correct. That is correct, right? I'm pretty sure that's what we discussed. Yeah, you know what? I'm just gonna press make, and we can always work it out. Okay, so Moonfire. This is a Moonfire character. Now, I've already thought of a name, and that is Melody Moonfire. Now, do I spell it M-E-L-O-D-Y, or do I do the whole I-E thing? What do you think? Kind of like Y, because it's simple and it's kind of understated. It's not too in your face. It's not like, I don't know, but IE is kind of cute. What do you guys think? Melody. Oh, you're typing it out to see how it looks. No. Shozo is not a thing. Shozo is not a thing. Okay, we're not doing this. We're not having this. This is clearly not anything to do with Shizuka right now, because she's not even on the same world. All right. Okay. Can I do like a coin flip? I don't even have a coin. All right, it's Melody IE. Because I can. Yay! She has been created. Begin. Yeah. You have to queue to get into your adventure. Alright. Hey, you know, the good thing about Final Fantasy queues, if you're new and haven't played Final Fantasy before, the queues, it says 16 and you think, ah, I've got to wait ages. That's like a minute, maybe 2. Look, we're already in. I'm having another drink, by the way, so you should too. All right. Here we go. I love the flying Moogle, the male Moogle. We love you, male Moogle. There we go, flying through the air.
Here.
Isn't she beautiful? I'm pleased with Melody. I think she looks lovely. Here, feel, fish. Oh my days, I forgot that happens. Oh, I actually forgot that happens.
Hear, feel, think.
You can do it. Go towards the light. Hey up. I do not remember it doing that before. Yeah, I've got a book. Can't stop me now. Fish. That's all he wanted. He just wanted the fish. And that's why he's so angry. Because the fish was a lie. There was no fish in that place. Oh, wow. That text box is tiny. Anyway. Oi! You're right, lass. You were mourning in your sleep and sweating buckets besides. Running to the ship got your stomach churning, has it? Don't seem like seasickness, now that I look at you. It'll be the Aether then, I reckon. Some are more sensitive to this stuff than others. See? We ain't too far from Vilbran now, which is chock full of Aetherites. No need to fret though. You'll soon get used to it. Ugh. Ugh. Might as well have been blooming seasickness. Ship leaping around like a demented chocobo today. I reckon I might head out on deck. Give myself a breath of fresh air. Limsa are still a far way off, in case you were wondering. Soon as you're awake and all, how about you keep me company till we get there? Them young'uns don't much care for conversation, you see. Any road. Brennan's the name, and peddling's my trade. A long time since I heard this music. The smell of salty sea breeze. Smell that salty sea breeze. Now then, lass, judging by your unusual garments, I'd say you were one of them new adventurers. Am I warm? Mm-hmm. I knew it. Going where the wind blows, seeking fortune and glory. Now that's what I call living. So long as you can avoid dying, I mean. Ain't no secret that adventuring's a risky business. These days especially. What was it that first attracted you to it? Oh, we gotta make a choice. I'll try and sort the UI out for next time. I don't know why it's so tiny. Why did you become an adventurer? To gain power, to win glory, to amass fortune. You know what? Let's stay the silent type. Well, if you ain't inclined to tell, I ain't about to pry. Might be as old Brennan as a chatterbox, but he sure as hell ain't no busybody. We all have a secret or three, don't we? Me? Dozens. And I'd rather it stayed a secret too, which is why I don't go sticking my nose in where it ain't welcome. Just remember though, there's more important things than fortune and glory, such as breathing. Ain't no profit being dead, that's a fact. Ah! What's that? We're under attack. Ship off the starboard bow! Pirate colors! Pirates? Bloody hells. Have you no sense? Get below! Right, mister. I'm guessing this is different for depending where you started. Didn't you start in Gridania, which I think has you start on one of those chocobo wagons, and then you get attacked by some Ixal, some Ixali. A lot of wood whalers come and save you, I think. I don't know what it looks like for Uldar. That'll be an interesting one. What is the world coming to? Pirates firing on a ship flying Limsa colors? Bastards either have a boatload of balls or bugger all for brains. You can rest easy, Freds. We made it out in cannon range, and no Buccaneer's bark will catch this flighty temptress once the wind's in her sails. That was too bleeding close. Glad one of us kept her head on her shoulders. Reckon I'd have lost mine otherwise. If them pirates gave up chase, we must be close to port. Let's head up on deck and have us a look, shall we? We must have been down there for a while. I've actually got a question that's just arisen in my brain, right? So, to those who have played Final Fantasy before and know who those twins were that were on down below before, they've come from, well, you know where they've come from, right? If you know them, you know where they've come from. Does that mean that technically we are from the same place? Because this boat won't have done like the tour around the world. It will have done a straight line from one to the other, right? So that to me suggests we are also from there. Excuse me. Just saying. By the by, is this your first trip to Limsa? I'm gonna say no. thought not. But I wager there's been some changes since your last visit. Allow a journey itinerant to apprise you of your current state of affairs. Limsa presides itself, and being yours, it has foremost naval power. Word too long ago that the place was ruled by pirates, but thanks to the current admiral's civilizing influence, the city-state could almost pass for a respectable nation. You'd never guess she was once a rum-swilling buccaneer herself. Of course, most folk ain't so quick to change. And with a town full of liberty-loving ruffians, you can imagine how many naysayers and troublemakers she's got to deal with. Like them pirates who took a fancy to us just now. And if that weren't bad enough, I've heard the Sahagin are raiding the coast. Just as bold as you please. Them are the sea-dwelling beastmen the locals call fishbacks. In case you didn't know. I've never been here before, I've no idea. Of course I knew, everyone knows. But I'll let you talk politely anyway. Since you were so kindly offering up information. At long last, land ho! See ya. Oh, he's still here. Behold Limsa, a nation blessed by the ocean's bounty and beloved of Limelaine. Goddess of navigation. Here we go. Oh, I've got the intro quest to do, haven't I?
On a windswept isle in the southwestern corner of the realm, amidst the roiling waves of the Lotana Sea, lies the maritime city-state of Limsa Lominsa.
Limsa Lominsa.
To this haven for bandits and brigands, cutthroats and curs, seekers of both freedom and fortune, comes a lone adventurer. Lone yet not alone, for the hero's arrival has drawn the gaze of the nation's patron deity, Limelaine.
Limelaine. Okay.
What realm-shaking fate has she descried in the churning waters of this mortal's future?
Well, at least the sun's shining. This is where we part ways, lass. I'm off to the markets to deliver me wares. Then I'll be onto the high road for me. Here, I want you to have this, by way of thanks for saving me hours earlier. Hey, you never did tell me your name, did you? Well, here's an idea. Become the sort of storied personage I can brag about having met, and I'll consider it square. Little does he know.
Through peril and hardship, discovery and triumph, may the navigator guide this brave soul on her life's voyage. Till sea swallows all.
Till sea swallows all. I can't remember what this saying is for the other states. Here we are. Glamour capital. This is where everybody comes to show off their glams. I remember first playing this game when I first ever played it, and I was a fairly big Final Fantasy fan at that point. I played the free trial back when the free trial was like 30 days. And I was blown away. I started in Gridania back then. It was really good. Hey, you there? Hi, I mean you. This is my district, and I make it my business to know all the scum that washes up in it. Are you calling scum? An adventure fresh off the boat, is it? Well then. Allow one of Limsa's finest to set you on the right path. Hop to it, lass. I haven't got all day. Here we go. Welcome to Limsa. All the controls. Oh. At some point, well, I'll do it after the stream probably. I'll load up all my my controller setups. Yep, I know how to do that. Very good. Hey, where the blazing house do you think you were going? I told you to get over here. Sorry, dude. I don't need to know the controls. You told me already. I do need to sort out that interface though. It's tiny. I mean, it's a bit better. Let's just get all the UIs to be a bit bigger as well. Initiating quests. It's a better size. Now then, I'm sure you're itching to explore. But adventurers are required to register their presence in the city. Without a bit of local knowledge, you're likely to get your throat slit in some piss-stinking alley. So before you do anything else, get yourself over to the Drowning Wench and enroll with the Adventurers Guild. It's not far. Just head straight down this street and speak with Grethar. I've got a lot of poor name pronunciations coming up on sorry. Just head down this street and speak with Grethar. He'll show you how to work that big moving platform we call the Crow's Lift, and that'll take you up to the pub. Once you're there, look for a fellow by the name of Baderon. He's the proprietor of the Wench. He might curse like an ale-sodden sailor, but the man's got a soft spot for wide-eyed newcomers like yourself. He'll set you straight. Got it? Got all that? Good. Now run along. May the navigator guide you on your journey. Boom, boom. I have missed a Realm Reborn's quest jingle. Can't even sprint. And I feel like I'm a bit laggy actually. I feel really slow actually. Like movement is so slow. I wonder if they nerfed the movement a little bit in this tutorial. I should really voice Griff, shouldn't I? I'm gonna voice people. Here we go. Welcome to Limsa. If you have a mind to visit the Drowning Wench, Crow's Lift will take you there. Yes, please. Bum, 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 bum. I know how to speak to people. Thank you very much. Greetings to you, lass. Hang on, no, let's do that again. Greetings to you, lass. What'll it be? But you ain't here for a drink, are you? You've come with a mind to try your hand at adventure. You've come with a mind to try your hand at adventuring, I reckon. Well, you'll find no shortage of work here in Limsa. The name's Baderon, and this most hospitable of austerities is the Drowning Wench. It is also home to the Venturers Guild here in Limsa. That's why we've got a desk specially for it, handling guild business. And why I seem to be spending more time saving the necks of whelps like yourself than wetting the throats of me regulars. Venturers have a knack for finding trouble, you see. Not that they need to in these parts, on account of there being trouble everywhere you look. If you manage to steer clear of the fishbacks and the kobolds outside the city, the pirates in the inside will get you instead. And if they don't manage, there's always the Garlean Empire to finish the job. No one knows what they're planning, of course, but if they're planning anything, you can be sure it's to kill the lot of us. Aye, this town seems peaceful at a glance, but look again, and you'll see a people living in fear of what tomorrow might bring. And who can blame them after everything that's happened? Eorzea took a mighty blow during the calamity, but our homes weren't the only things that got wiped off the face of existence by that thrice-damned bastard of a dragon. Took our bleeding memories too, and no one's been able to explain it in a ways that makes an ounce of sense. An ounce? Ounce? To me that's ounce. I'm gonna say ounce. None of the folks what saw it and lived to tell the tale seem to agree on how the tale actually goes. It is all foggy. Foggy. My recollections from an hard night on the ale. Can you imagine why people might fear the future if they can't rightly recall the past? But if there is one thing we all remember, and that's a group of venturers what laid down their lives to drag Eorzea back from the brink when she was bound for the abyss. Well, I say remember. Truth is, though we ain't forgotten what they did for us, this goddamn calamity spawned memory loss, robbed us of their names. You won't even let us picture their damn faces. It's like staring at a gull flying in front of the sun. All you see in your mind's eye is a shadow set against a blinding glare. And that's how every bugger describes it, by the way, give or take the odd gull. Is this what got people calling these heroes the Warriors of Light? Warriors of Light. Darkness behind it is going to need venturers to help banish the fear. It's going to need new heroes like the ones we lost. Maybe one day you'll be one of them. And that's why any aid we can give to a venturer is effort well spent. What say you, lass? You want it lend us your strength? Me thanks to you, and to the navigator and all. Knew she'd steered you my way for a reason. But listen to me yattering on like a sun-touched fishwife. 'Tis high time we got your mark in me book. Put your scrawl right there. Literally signing our life away now. We're signing a contract that says he gets 5% of all gil we make. Melody Moonfire, is it? And a fine name it is. Thank you. Congratulations. You're now an upstanding member of the Adventurers Guild. You there, adventurer. You sailed in on the last ferry, did you not? Captain reported being attacked by a pirate vessel, and several witnesses have testified independently that a passenger matching your description went out on deck mere moments before the incident took place. Then did your friends signal, were you? Now hold on just a moment there, officer. You got the wrong lass. This fine upstanding young lady is me dear departed grandma's sister's niece cousin's closest companion. The lass wouldn't be caught dead fraternizing with such unsavory elements. Is that right? You are surely aware of the recent kidnappings. Respectfully then, we cannot be too trusting of outsiders at a time when the loyalty of even our closest friends is in doubt. Ah, you make a good point there, officer. Very good point. Very wise. You needn't worry, though. Keep one eye open at all times. Me and two more, often than not. Now, sir, what do you say to a tankard of my finest ale before you return to your duties, eh? No watered down cup of piss like last time, I should hope. I ain't got the faintest idea what you're on about, officer. The wench might offer some of the cheapest grog this side of the Strait o' Melthor. This side of the Strait o' Melthor. But that don't mean it won't get you good and pickled. And look, there's a chair over there, just crying out to be sat on. So kick off them heavy boots, eh? Can't believe they actually went for a drink. Let's excuse these bloody eager yellow jackets. There's been a spate of kidnappings, see, and they ain't got a clue who's behind them. Naturally, we've taken a clapping irons on anyone who looks vaguely suspicious, which means venturers, visitors, and pretty much every bugger else in this town. Don't take it personal, though. Those Limsans can be a headstrong bunch of bastards, is true. But given time, we'll grow on you. Now, where was I? Oh, hi. Welcome to Limsa, where the sea's as green as the faces of my patrons after a few too many black belly whiskies. We won't be having any black belly whiskies then. Now take a moment to gather your wits, and we'll get started with learning the ways of the city. Time for a drink, maybe snacks. Lovely. Yep. There we go. Can't yet summon Carbuncle. I can. Oh, I've got to take this quest, haven't I? Or do I have to take this quest? I should take it anyway. Oh, would you look at this? Shiny new adventurer. Listen close, lass. Got some information that might just help put you on the map here in Limsa. I was passing through Bulwark Hall below not long ago and saw a bunch of herbs just scattered about on the ground. Now, I'm not entirely certain, but I think they might have been the black market wares known as dreams flowers. Limsa Laments is a busy port, and all the merchants that blow in across the strait are above board, if you know what I mean. How did the plants end up in the mizzenmast? Who knows? Might be a deal gone bad. The important thing is, you make a name for yourself by handing them in. Speak to Skainrail, and she'll get you down to the first floor. And all you have to do is pick up the herbs and take them to Aldskith at the Octant. Being a worldly captain, he knows a thing or two about such shady goods. Thank you, mister. Thank you. Pick this one up as well. Alright then. Let's start you off nice and easy with 3 tasks while I'll help you get used to life here in Limsa. Firstly, if you head down at the floor, then point your nose to the west. You'll get an eyeful of the great glowing crystal in the middle of the courtyard. There's an aetheryte. That's an aetheryte, a device that can move you from one place to another in the blink of an eye. Ain't no swifter way to travel, providing there is an aetheryte where you want to go, of course. Have a chat with the yellow jackets on the guard down there, and you'll be treated to a lecture on the workings of the device. Before you do that, though, remember to touch the thing. Strange as it sounds, it won't work until you have. Second on the list is the marketplace. You'll find weapons and armor and all your adventuring bits and pieces for sale in the district what lies beyond the aetheryte. Don't go throwing your gill around just yet, though, or you'll get fleeced quicker than you can say, "Where's my coin purse so like?" Have a word with Swazblight instead. He's the head of the Merchants League, by the way. Give him this old octant, and he'll treat you well. For the last of me helpful hints, I suggest you meet some fellow spellslingers at the Arcanist Guild. I guarantee you'll learn a few new tricks for your tome if you decide to join their crew. Merle at the front desk is the one to get you started. Got all that, lass? Seeing to them 3 tasks will take you on a little jaunt around the city and help you work out where everything is. Now, I best be getting on. Run along, eh? Bugger, there I go, sending you off without telling you something crucial. That bloody calamity's made a right mess of my memory. I swear. Well, that or the ale. Any road. While you're out, if you happen to pass any poor sods what look like they might need your help, consider giving their tale of woe a listen, eh? Sounds like a chore, I admit, but you never know what interesting opportunities could be lurking out there, just waiting for you to stumble on them. For example, Ninny over yonder has been casting glances at you since you waltzed in. Why not lend an ear and see what she has to say? Aye. You'll like to find yourself running odd errands in the beginning, but once you build a reputation as a woman folk can trust, the job will get harder and the rewards more generous. Little does he know we've already accepted that quest. If you've the time, also seek the advice of the smith here in the wench. The lads as bear that title have some fine advice for them what are just starting out in the profession. And that, my girl, is how you go about becoming a legend among venturers. Hello, you seen us giving it away? Bye. I'm not set foot in AO's here 2 minutes and already we're turning heads. I already accepted that. So now we can leave. Main menu to location. Boom, boom, boom. The smith. I will probably get this done at some point. Let's go down here, and if it still feels a little bit jumpy, I might just double check the settings because it's feeling slightly laggy. Like frame rate. Okay, frame rate's a little bit lower, so what we'll do. Oh. Oh, I've got to press A on it, haven't I? Yeah. There we go. Picking up the hubs. Picking up the street hubs. Oh, I also sing randomly, so you'll have to deal with that, I'm afraid. That's not something I can just turn off. Oh, it's a little bit. Is it just because there's loads of people here? But there weren't loads of people here before, and it wasn't glitchy then. So, yes, I'm Alskiff. You have some herbs you wish to examine. Handing over items. Yes, as you suspected, these are the highly illegal blooms known as the dream flowers. They're the prime ingredient in the creation of somnus, a substance whose fragrance is said to lull sniffer's mind into the sleep of death. Forgive me, couldn't resist the jest. These herbs are not more than althic lavender, common enough export from Limsa. In fact, these probably spilled from crates that were loaded onto my very own ship. I think someone has been having a bit of fun with you, miss, but not to worry. You've learned a few things and made a new acquaintance. Well met. Cheers, Aldskiff. I'm probably never going to talk to you again, although you do have a quest, so I might do at some point. Attune with the Aetherite. You are attuned to the Aetherite. Oh, here we go. Ah, never novice adventurer. I better and sent more than a few of your kind this way of late. I am Sundermal, one of the Yellow Jackets tasked with keeping the peace in the city. It's also my charge to provide guidance in the use of this device. Fear not, I shall be brief. Please be brief. Aetherites are crystalline structures that tap into ethereal energies. They're primarily used as a means to travel swiftly from one place to another. Return and teleport, the most common transportation spells, make direct use of the Aetherites and their connection to the flow of ether. Ether. I'm probably going to say ether, just for you guys. And as these devices are found in almost every corner of Eorzea, any adventurer worthy of the name will wish to seek out and attune herself to each one. Once you've examined your horizons beyond the walls at city, you'll soon find yourselves performing the act of attunement as a matter of course. There is, however, no need for unseemly haste. The Aetherites found in and around the city will be sufficient for the present, I assure you. Should you wish to learn more about the Aetherites or transportation magic, I'll be here to answer your questions. Cheers, Sunderbell. That was a very prompt speech. Yay! Okay. Oh, I can summon Carbuncle now. Oh. Why is it dropping so bad? Is my computer working too hard? I think my computer's working too hard. Give me a moment to just close some things down. A couple of windows open that I probably don't need open. I'll just get rid of those. Yep, there we go. Now I'm going to minimize this as well. Hopefully that'll help. Oh. Well, that was scary. I don't know why that did that. Anyhow, we're back. Seems to have helped a little bit. Someone's up. Job application is literally AFK. Fantastic. Okay. I'm probably not going to pick up all these quests. And I might not read all the content of all the quests as well. I'll probably read the cutscenes that aren't voiced. But it's a lot of reading and voices otherwise. Oh, the middle is really busy. There's got to be something I can do here. What if we drop down to 30 frame rates? 30 FPS? That might help. Blah, blah, blah. Graphic settings, let's not have them on maximum. That should help. I feel like that's helped. Okay. That'll do for now. We should be able to run through here without too much trouble. Alright, what we got here? You know what? No, I should do it now because I'll never do the quest otherwise. Gymnasium of the Brugere Consortium seeks the service of a conveniently unoccupied adventurer. What do you want? Excuse me, miss, but might you have a moment or two to spare? Seems to be the type who enjoys being accosted for menial tasks, and I require someone to make a delivery to the dutiful sisters of Edelweiss. Wouldn't be surprised if you hadn't heard of them. The sisters prefer not to advertise their presence here in Limsa. They do, however, provide a rather unique service to which the Brugere Consortium has recently been the beneficiary. I would have you deliver this package with their to their doorman, Longward, along with our profuse gratitude. Hang on. I know what they do. What is that? That is cool. I like that. Oh, stood right in front of that couple. Sorry, couple. All right. This will give me some stuff. I'll give Captain of the trading ship Orion has some information that might benefit your standing as an adventurer. By the way, thanks for delivering scattered lavender. I have a nugget of information that may prove useful to you. You see, I was recently approached by an unkept seafarer, which is not, I admit, particularly unusual for a man in my profession. What was unusual was that he offered a generous sum of gil to be introduced to any adventurers I might know. In my experience, sailors are not known to carry such a wealth of coin about their person, especially with the alehouses of Limsa so close at hand. Kidnapping has not been uncommon these past moons. I suggest you take this information and speak with Glazrael, the guard who stands at the entrance to the East Hawker's Alley. Never hurts to show a spirit of cooperation to the authorities, lass. Ooh. Right, I'm going to do something right now. Let's just... I want to load the system settings. I've already got them saved, so I just need to go and load them. It'll just make this whole thing feel a little bit better. So I'm just going to return to title screen. Start. So we come here and download. No, that's not it, is it? No. Oh, hang on. Press X, right? Import character settings, there we are. Shizuka Moonfire settings. All the things, please. I understand. Okay. Boom. Right, let's go back in. I wonder how big the queue is now. 22. Queue of 22. And I wasn't logged out that long. Can't wait to get back to Limsa. I might have to make a cup of tea next time. I'm drinking water right now, but I really love a cup of tea. Sometimes I dip biscuits in it. Am I the only one that dunks biscuits? Hopefully not. Yeah, I got my mail. Now, if you've played Final Fantasy before, you will know that the mail means presents. Oh, this way. So I am gonna... Oh, hang on. I'm just realizing I've recovered those settings and this is actually a mess. So what we'll do is... Because everything's bigger as well, so... Is that too big? Well, you see, I really like digestives. Shortbread biscuit is very nice in tea. But digestives are probably my main go-to. Or cookies, but not like expensive cookies. Cheap home brand cookies like Morrison's Own are really good because they're hardy. Oh, dark chocolate digestives. Yes. Did you ever try those double coated digestives? They weren't great for dunking because the chocolate just stopped the tea getting into the drink. They were really nice. They were really nice. You're gonna go there. Hobnobs are so good for tea, but you gotta be careful because the oats mean that they break really easily. Right, and then I wanted to move the quests list. I can't get to the quest list. Duty list. Oh no, I want to leave that there, didn't I? We'll leave that there, but I'm going to make it smaller. Too big? No, that's fine, is that, I think. Move it over. Yeah, they were like, so they were coated, they were chocolate digestives, but coated on both sides. I mean, they were alright, but they weren't dunking material. Not like custard creams. Like custard creams, you dunk those and you know what you're getting. Although there is a set of custard creams and like they're really, and same for bourbons, there's a certain type of bourbon that's just really solid. No matter how long you dunk it for, it doesn't get soft. And then when you like eat it, it's not great. You only ever eat digestives with cheese. Also, if you like cups of tea or coffee, because digestives are good with coffee as well, you've got to try a digestive and a plain digestive. Try a plain one first, because obviously chocolate adds a different element to it. Yeah, custard creams. All right, I think that's good there. We're probably going to tweak this as we go. I want to move this so that I can see it in the middle of the screen. I think everything else is fine, if big or small. I reckon that's probably going to be all right there. That sort of size. We've got the mini map. I want to make both hotbars, crossbars smaller. What size are we at? 80%. Okay. Left crossbar. Why don't I just come in here and do this? So much easier. Right crossbar. 80%. I was really bad. I used to keep a packet of biscuits by my bed and would have a bicky before sleep sometimes. Yeah, I have a bad habit of whenever, and I mean anytime I go into the kitchen, I will have a biscuit. It's really bad and I'm trying to stop. Biscuits are just so nice. They're like comfort food. Currently we've got cookies and rich teas in. Oh, and we've got some bourbons as well because my wife made cheesecake with bourbons as the base. Oh, so good. So good. I think that's the right size now. And I think I just want to move them over. Let's get the experience bar to be a bit smaller. Because we don't need massive experience bar. Health can probably stay the same. I'm tempted to shrink the crossbar even more. No, that's too small. I was thinking 70, but you can't get down to 70, so... I need to move the map over a little bit more. I don't like the eclipse there. And I do need to move these. Although, no, that's kind of cool. I like that. How it overlaps a little bit. That's kind of fancy. And then anything else I get, any other HUD stuff, I'll drop it in as and when. Right, let's go get the mail. What? This way? No, you're the itinerant Moogle. Is there a male Moogle on the way? I'm sure there's a male Moogle around here somewhere. Oh, it's Aft Castle, isn't it? Okay. Well, we'll carry on with the quest for now then. Goblin's merchant. Sweet Nix appears to be in some distress. Sweet Nix is beauteous Gobi and crafty smart trade maker. Sweet Nix makes busy deal with uplanders. Need deliver letter to gate of Mailvan. But Sweet Nix has shiver shakes. Uplander walks to gate of Mailvan for Sweet Nix. Uplander delivers letter to tax lady Taja. Uplander apparently does, yeah. I can't wait to get some glam sorted out for Melody. Hello, lady. Yeah, lady. This is disturbing news. Your initiative is appreciated, adventurer. I have the captain place the yellow jackets on high alert. Ah, while I have your ear, I need you to visit FFXIV and tell her the same thing you told me. You'll find her a bit further down the East Hawker's Alley. FFXIV has frequent dealings with adventurers, so any warning you give her should soon spread through the city. I love how in Final Fantasy, when you're in a busy, crowded place, this guy's massive, isn't he? Look at the size of that dude. When you're in a busy, crowded place, it adds crowd ambience. Like, if all these people weren't here, it would just be dead. I love that little touch. The sound designer in me geeks out over stuff like that. Hey, Mr. Swazblade. Fine evening to you, madam. Welcome to the most replete marketplace in the grand realm of Eorzea, where every shelf groans under the weight of wonders born from all four corners of the world. Pray, browse the stalls until your eyeballs ache from ogling the overabundance of unbelievable bargains. Now, as much as I'd love to elaborate upon the unrivaled quality of our merchandise, I must tend to some cargo but recently arrived at the docks. You bear a gift from Badaran? Whatever could it... my accent. But the navigator, I must have left it behind in the wench, along with a week's pay and several bells worth of intoxicated memories. Yes, dude. Take it. I don't even know what it is. What is an octant? Oh, I'm most grateful to have it back. This tool is a keepsake from my days as a ship captain, you see. Needless to say, your good deed must be repaid. And what better recompense than the wisdom of a master merchant? Let's just turn that off. If it is simple and sturdy, if it is simple and sturdy adventuring equipment you seek, you need look no further than the east and west arms of Hawker's Alley. Lest you doubt, each gil you invest in arms and armor will be money well spent. Adventuring is, after all, a dangerous profession by its very nature. It goes without saying that Hawker's Alley boasts stalls specializing in the tools of every martial discipline imaginable. I mean, it doesn't though, does it? And within but a few steps are bazaars and apothecaries that will most amply supply all your potion and perishable needs. Our keen-eyed agents procure a frankly befuddling range of wares during their sojourns to distant shores, so it pays to become familiar with the type and price of the goods offered by each stall. Such knowledge will serve you well if your purse is light or your time is short. Thank you. But verbal instruction of this kind will only profit you so much. Experience has ever been the surest teacher, if not the kindest. I invite you to explore the market for yourself. Okay. Oh, and you're going to give me a quest. Swazblade, the master merchant of Hawker's Alley, wants you to look into current market prices. Alright. You, Miss Adventurer, I have work for you. I would have you pose as a customer and survey the market's current prices. Surely I did not see you balk at so simple a task. All you need to do is strike up a conversation with the shop owners and glance over their wares. There are 3 merchants that interest me: Iron Thunder, Kyokaroon, and Snai Hill. Siny Hill. Siny Hill? Siny Hill. Write down all you see on this price list and hand it to Bainsing on the West Hawker's Alley. He shall reward you for your service. Talk to FFXIV at the same time. It's Retainer Lady. Greetings, miss. Might I interest you in services of a retainer? What's this? Some suspicious seafarers on the prowl for gullible adventurers. Possible suspect in the recent kidnappings, you think? Well, I'll be sure to pass on that warning to my customers. What with all the merchants and travellers milling through Hawker's Alley, these kinds of unsavory activities can go unnoticed. Can often go unnoticed. In any case, you know what, let's, how do I do that? I've forgotten that. In any case, I promise to keep a sharp lookout for anyone being accosted by strange-looking sailors. Thank you. Thank you, lady. That is a pumpkin doing goldsmithing? Alright, where do I need to be? I know eventually I'll get down there. Probably So 1, 2, 3. Lovely. Ah. There's the first one. That. Ooh. Oh my days. Look who it is. It's Alter. Look at you stood there. It's funny because I saw the minion and I was like, oh, Alter's got one of those. And I was like, that outfit looks familiar. Hi, Alter. Oh, wrong one. Nope. Yeah, that one. Hello. Look, Mom, on TV. Yay. That blade. I need some cool weapons. I really do. All right. Anyway, I need to talk to this dude, so I will let you go on. How do I drop a sub? Hey, Dr. Hasdan. I don't know about sub. I don't know if... Actually, guys, let me just talk about this for a second. I don't know if you can sub just yet, because I think to sub, my channel has to be monetized. Now, give me a second. Let's just go back to this screen for a moment. Where is it gone? I'm going to bring you back to the screen. So, you can see the bottom left corner of the screen. This is the path to affiliate. Now that means the path to being able to monetize my Twitch channel. And to do that, I have to have 25 followers. And then I have to do so many streams of where I have so many hours. I've got to make so many hours and on so many days, like 4 hours total, all over 4 days of streaming. And also there has to be so many people watching at once. I think it's like 3 for each stream. And that will allow me to become a Twitch affiliate. Now, what Twitch affiliate means is I can have things like channel rewards, and people can use bits to cheer, can have subscriber only emotes, all that kind of thing. And also you can subscribe to my channel. It does cost money. So just so you're aware of that. I really appreciate you looking to drop a sub already though. As soon as it happens, I'll let you all know, and I'll be doing the whole spiel of, oh, please subscribe to my Twitch channel for updates, and as soon as I go live, yeah, okay, so that's that bit out of the way. Nice to see you in chat, Hasdan. It's cool, man. It's cool. All right, back to the game. Press my button. I've got buttons, by the way, but I don't have a stream deck, so I'm using my mobile phone to do stream decky type things. Where's the game button? There it is. Right. Let's continue. Well, let me just minimize that as well so it's not. Yeah, really appreciate you asking about the subs, dude. For now, if you press the heart, it will allow you to follow and you'll get like updates. But you've already done that, I believe, which again, most appreciated. Ah, cheers, dude. Cheers. Okay, let's talk to this dude and Eye on Thunder and get his prices. Well met, lass. Cast your peepers over these beauties. Not a spot of rust to be found, every piece fresh from the forges of Nalkid and Vimelis. Alright. Whatever you say. Oh, hang on. I just realized my money is glitching through my inventory grid. There we go. There we go. Save. Should be better. There we are. I can sprint now, so let's go. Running through the alley. Running through the alley. Oh, look at this. Veterans of Final Fantasy will know that this will never stay the same. Empty inventory slots, guys. Empty inventory slots. Look at this. It's clean. There's nothing there. Not a single gathered item. Not a single materia or cluttering of food. It's all empty. Interesting that they're not key items. Like, all quest items usually go in here, don't they? Anyway. Just enjoying the empty inventory space, because I'm always having to throw stuff away mid-raid. Kyokurun welcome customer. Kyokurun loves his lovely trade. Kyokurun's goods are goodly made. Okay, Kyokurun. And have I missed a person? Have I gone past? No, they're down here, look. A fine evening to you, lass. What can I interest you in? Oh, you seem interested in most everything, don't you? Is this another one of those investigations? Well, I have nothing to hide. Okay. You're the one what made a list for Swazblight? Let's have it then. List. Ding. Nothing wrong with the markets, as far as I can tell. Yet oft times get pirates selling stolen goods at cutthroat prices, and that drives the numbers down right across Orca's alley. Thanks to these reports, though, we can tell at a glance when shady dealings are taking place. Good work, lass. You're welcome. Alright. Let's go and become an Arcanist. Sorry, let's enroll with the Arcanist Guild. Here we go. Oh, just hand this talk to this lady, Ataja. Where is Sweetnix with those import records? Without proper documentation, I'm afraid we shall have to expel him from the city. There you go. Why, these are Sweetnix's records. Glad I am to see they were submitted in time. Honestly, you'd think that Goblin would have lost his fear of our officers by now. Every month, he is to submit these papers, and every month his tardiness forces me to consider his removal. Every month? Oh, that's harsh. As long as one follows proper procedure, Limsa the Ministry is quite welcoming to foreign traders. Pray convey these words to Sweetnix. Perhaps it will aid in soothing the poor goblin's fears. Have you got another quest for me? Taja of Melvin's Gate needs help collecting duty on import goods. Here at Melvin's Gate, we inspect all the goods that are imported to Limsa and collect duty as the law requires. Some merchants, however, seek to evade this obligation where you must chase them down. I'd be grateful if you can deliver these 2 ledgers, one to a man named Sundimal, whom you will find at the Octon. We know Sundimal very well. And the other to a woman named Letitia, who works at the Bismarck. If you're uncertain as to the whereabouts of the Bismarck, ask Sundimal when you meet him. He will point you in the right direction. Thank you, lady. Okay, let's get our Arcanist quest going. Let's get the show on the road. Welcome to the Arcanist Guild. It is here that we research and develop the field of Arcanima. I'm going to skip through this bit because it's quite a long bit, a long spiel of speech. And there is a nice cutscene coming up that I will voice instead. But basically she's saying, giving me the summary of Arcanist and asking if I'm really going to commit. Then we talk to her again. Have you decided to enroll in our guild? Or are you now intimidated by the thought of excessive thinking? Yeah, I could do without thinking sometimes. Your sound judgment is to be commended. Now, standard practice dictates that I introduce you to our guildmaster that you might convey your intentions in person. Due to the extraordinary circumstances, however, he is unreachable at present. Instead, you may speak with Mistress Thubegreen. Thubegreen. She has shouldered full responsibility for the guild's leadership in the interim. You'll find her just over there by the bookshelves. You needn't be shy, though. Her mind is sharp and critical. Her manner is always most welcoming. Hang on. Feel like we should have Carbuncle summoned for this. Yes, I am Thubegreen. Greetings and welcome to the Arcanists Guild. As Muri has doubtlessly explained, I am serving as acting guildmaster until our wayward leader deigns to return. I assume our capable receptionist also spoke of our art's origins. Allow me, then, to expound upon its nature. Arcanima taps into the living energies of ether. The evidence of this is represented most aptly, perhaps, by our ability to manifest the arcane entity Carbuncle, and the manner of magic which this ethereal ally employs at our command. The core of the discipline, however, is found in the pursuit of definitive solutions to any potential quandary. Even on the field of battle, nay, especially on the field of battle, this principle takes precedence. If one wishes to make certain the question of victory, then one must apply the most effective strategy. An Arcanist is measured by her ability to calmly analyze a situation from the moment to moment and respond with the most appropriate spells at hand. The study of Arcanima will test your mental faculties to the point of perplexity. Are you prepared to reason your way through predicament after predicament? I am prepared to reason. An unambiguous response, the kind I most prefer. Let us now see if the clarity of your words is matched by the sharpness of your mind. In Lower Noscea, or Noscea? For now it's Noscea until someone corrects me. In Lower Noscea you will find, among others, 3 species of pest: wharf rats, little ladybugs, and Aurelii. I ask that you employ your skill in Arcanima to eradicate the 3 of each type of creature. Leave the city through the Tempest Gate, and you will soon encounter the potential targets in abundance. As long as you remain focused, I do not foresee these opponents causing you or your budding abilities undue difficulty. Once you return from completing this preliminary trial, I will welcome you as an official member of the Arcanist Guild. May your judgment remain swift and clear. On that note, it's time for a drink. Alright. So, she said go out the Tempest Gate. Right. Which is the Tempest Gate? Kind of imagined it would be nearby, but it's clearly not. Last time I just went out of any old gate and kind of just went with it. That's the Zephyr Gate right there. There's a Tempest Gate on the upper docks. Looks like that's the Tempest Gate. I mean, that's the after castle. Tell you what we'll do. Let's go and get all the Aetherites. Starting with this one. Where's my carbuncle? There, look. When I get a chance, I'm going to change my carbuncle's appearance. You now have access to the Aetherite. Blah 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 blah. Are there any more on here? Yeah, there's one there, look, that I missed. Run! Oh, by the way, it's currently the Moonfire Fair. I know. Melody Moonfire and the Moonfire Fair, they are not related, I promise. I created the name Moonfire well before I knew that Final Fantasy had a Moonfire Fair. But because of the fair, they put these beautiful fireworks at the night time. There's some on this side as well. No. Yeah, it's pretty awesome. Pretty awesome. Anyway, I hope you've all been enjoying the sun and having good weather. We've been having quite hot weather here. Bit overcast today, a little bit sort of cloudy, but still really nice. It's been extremely hot the past week, almost to the point of, like, you know, not sleeping with any covers because it's that warm. Go down here. La, 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 la. One thing you'll learn about me as we go is I'm a massive Final Fantasy music fan. I was gonna say nerd, but that suggests that I have a lot of knowledge, but I don't. Oh, you've been having some cool weather. Nice. Glad it's been refreshing for you. Why am I heading back? Going the wrong way now. Glad it's been refreshing for you. Do I have to go down here to get down there? Yes. We could really do with a little bit of rain right now. Not like loads, but just a little bit. I am glad though, because we've been doing a lot of gardening. I could do a bit more sun. A bit gloomy today, yeah. I'm not gonna lie, I want it to be sunny, but I love it when it's like really sunny, and then you get those little showers that happen in the middle of the day, and then it goes back to being sunny. Just nice, and like the shower comes to refresh the air. I wish we could have more of that in England. I had 30-degree heat here where I was at the weekend, so I'm glad for the cloudy weather today. Yeah, it's two sides of a coin, isn't it? Either you've got it just too hot or just not nice enough. So I'm from Yorkshire, and Yorkshire people are known for complaining about the weather, whether it's really nice or not nice. We'll literally say one day, I wish it was sunny, and then when it's sunny we're like, it's too hot, I wish it was raining. It's it's who we are. I don't know what it is. I think we were just born to complain. Yeah, you got that right. Yep. All right. What am I missing? I'm missing the after castle. I'm missing the after castle. Aetheryte. I almost forgot what it was called then. I could be sprinting. Please take me to the drowning wench. While I'm here, I'll get my mail as well. So for purchasing like the collector's edition and stuff, you get a lot of extra stuff that comes in the mail. I'll show you it all when we get there. Ah, there you are, Melody. Enjoy your jaunt around the city, did you? If you mean to base yourself in Limsa, that won't be the last time you'll visit them 3 places. And now you've got some idea of what's that where, you can start exploring the rest of town. You've shown a good ear for listening, lass. Stick with old Badron, and you'll go far. Yeah, level up. Woo. What level have I got to be? Level 4 for the next quest, so that's good because it means we can come back. I should probably do this lady's quest as well. Hello, lady. Ooh, ooh, ooh. First bit of glam. Look at that. Oh, look at the part. Yeah. All right, let's do this quest and get another outfit. Although to be honest, I quite like the Au Ra original clothes. Stodgeby. Need your help to prepare a treat for Badron. I really butchered that. It's got to sound better than Stodgeby. These days, poor Badron's so busy looking after others. He hasn't been able to look after himself. He deserves something for his efforts. Whenever he's in his cups and starts speaking of the old days, never fails to mention the Aurelii. Seems he and his mates used to eat the creatures on occasion. It's obviously still fond memories for that life, so I'm thinking a few Aurelii umbrellas might be something you'd appreciate. Could you help me by procuring 4 of them? If you're willing to help, speak with Clindrial by the after castle. She knows where various wild beasts congregate. Well, lady, it just so happens that I already have to kill some Aurelii, so I will be back promptly. But first, Moogle mail and the crystal as well. In fact, I've got one down here and 2 up there, so come down here and grab the crystal. Hey Hasdan, have you started Final Fantasy yet? Or are you still kind of just trying not to do too much? Like anyone who thinks about starting Final Fantasy, I tell them that You really have to have time, otherwise you get kind of sucked in. Yep, the really umbrellas are that way. Okay, here we go. So when you first get the game, if you buy the if you buy any of the editions of it, I should have read all that. It's fine, we'll read it now. Look what we have here. 16 new letters have arrived just for you, Kupo. So this is all stuff that we get for I don't need to know about the armory chest. Oh, hang on, there is something I need to know. Oh no, not the armory chest. Minions, tradable items, unique items. Lovely. We'll just take all this stuff for now. You get all these for pre-ordering or buying the expansions. If you buy the complete edition, you get all this stuff. If you pre-order any of the upcoming content, you get all this stuff. Ooh, look, Alter, I've got Fanta. I got Fanta. All right. Yada yada yada. What do you mean my capacity for what? What was that then? Oh, yeah, mailbox capacity. I'm pretty sure I have 2 Fantas. And if I go to Gridania, I can, oh, not the mic. If I go to Gridania, I think I can claim that one as well. This Fanta was blueberry. La 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 la. Fat chocobo whistle, although I can't get it until, I can't use it until I get the Grand Company thing going. I don't know why the barding is separate from the other stuff. Baby Behemoth. Warrior of Light, Helm. That's the Helm of Light. And that's everything, but I need to delete some, so... What's the easiest way to delete? Just like that, okay. Is it easier to go do it this way? Yeah, probably. Just to free up some space, because I'm pretty sure Menphina's earrings should be coming through. I might as well make use of the experience boosting stuff, right? I think that'll do. Okay. Pretty sure that was a... That is, someone's messaging me. Who are you? Who are you, person? Oh, we'll respond right quick. Hello? Hello? La, 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 la. Alright, let's see what we got. If I go to recommended gear... okay, yeah. Helm of Light. Let's not have the Helm of Light displayed. And what was the other thing, actually? I didn't see what the other thing was. Must have been one of the rings. Yeah, it's that ring there, level 11. I don't know why I've got a random ring. Also, gear set Reaper. I didn't realize it copied all your gear sets over. I'll have to delete all these, because none of them are going to fit. Go through and delete these. Don't mind me just throwing my life away. I'm not really. So because I have all these set up on Shizuka and I imported the settings, it's imported all the settings, which is kind of cool, but at the same time, not necessary for when we're making a new character. We should make an Arcanist, shouldn't we? There we go. Cool. Notice that you didn't. Oh, and I see. I wondered if you would like to join one. All right. That's very kind. I'm probably going to say no for now. That's very kind of you. Going to decline at the moment. I have some plans. I don't know who you are, but yeah, if you say so. I had some items in my inventory, didn't I? Okay, so let's just get rid of some of this stuff. Wind up parts. Oh wow. Fantastic. Thought you weren't creating a new character. New or old character? You know what? Friend request. Yeah. Let's not drink the Fanta right now because I don't intend to use it. Pop. Wind up cane. The Griffin Horn. I got a fist bump. Haha, nice. Ooh. Nice. What class and location? We could run some errands together. For anybody who hasn't played Final Fantasy before, this is one of the best bits about playing Final Fantasy. It's the community. Let me guess. Rhymes with Polter. A chocobo. Pearl. And baby behemoth. Alright, send you a friend request. Lovely. So I should have a companion to run with at some point. Looking at the time, you know, I'll probably go for another hour. New letter has arrived for you, Kupo. There's Memphina's earring and the other Fanta. So for those who never played Final Fantasy, because I realize I'm doing this from a new player point of view, even though I've played before. Fantasia is something that you occasionally get for free in game, but most of the time you buy it from the what's that called? The Final Fantasy Online store. This allows you to change your appearance, as it says. Some people are addicted to this and will drink it every week. Others do it for special occasions, like Lalafall, which might or might not be a month of Lalafellness. And some people just do it once or twice because they're not happy with something. Maybe you created your character and the eyes you decide you're not happy with anymore. So you want to change the eyes, so you'd use Fanta. Or you're not happy with the voice, character voice, so you might use Fanta. Things like hair, you don't have to use Fantasia for. You can change the hairstyle after a certain quest, which is fairly early on. And it only costs 2,000 gil. Yeah. Yes, Alter. That's right. You've never had Fanta in your life. And it'll stay that way. It'll stay that way. Alright, so now I've got my Finner's earring. Let's drop that bad boy on. Wasn't there anything else? Oh, I've got these, haven't I? Yeah. So actually, what does this look like? Not bad. It's not bad. Oh, save outfits so we can try them on together. Okay. I kind of prefer that. Or do we go for the full Lionheart look? You know what? We'll probably end up doing that. And then obviously we'll have the boots as well. But first I have to get some glam crystals, which means first I need to... what do I need to do? Get some money. But for now we'll go with whatever equipment we've got. Bum, bum, bum. Bum, 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 bum. Although I can always rest and deposit some of that stuff in the armory chest, because to be honest, most of it kind of belongs in there anyway. All right, so what were we doing anyway? We've got, there's a level, is that level 1 or a level 4 quest? That's a level 4 quest. Might as well go and have a gander. Okalkaya has advice for any adventurers headed to the missing member. If you're looking for a place to wet your whistle, Scrag, advise you to turn tail and run. Captain Roswen's in no mood to be entertaining customers this morning. And even when she is, she ain't particularly good at it. So maybe dealing with a customer's the sort of shite what might shake her from her doldrums. But if you meet an adventurer inside the missing member, you best remember to pay your proper respects to the captain, unless you ain't afraid of going missing. Kneeling for her would be a good start. Emotes time. So if you've got a keyboard, emotes are really easy. Oh. Hello, lady. Swash, kneel. Oh, she knows her place. Good. If one of the Krakens had the same sense of propriety, bastards keep seizing every galley and ship before we can take a crack at them. This is a sorry state of affairs when your crew's reduced to preying on the leavings of that mangy bunch of man boys. My younger self would be right disappointed to see how far we've fallen. Disappointed? Yeah. And all we did was pull a different face, I think. Oh no, disappointed wasn't the right one. Okay. Emote. That is far too big an interface. Disappointment. Disappointed. I swear I wrote disappointed. Maybe I typed it wrong. So you do know something of my pain, but your sympathy ain't worth more than a pint of piss. It's well and good we've got the Admiral's permission to capture galleon ships. What's the use if you keep on getting beat to your prey? We built our reputation reeving right off the coast of Vilbrand, not sailing dozen malms into the bleeding sea. The Imperial dogs found in Limsa territory get snatched by Krakens hunting in open waters. I rallied my crew's spirits when I said we were reviving the old ways. After all our struggles, they seem resigned to letting those bastards have all the fun. Rally. Huh? You trying to make light of my dilemma? Don't push your luck, Scrag, or I'll gut you with a hook, like a regular pirate. Wait, that's it. We're pirates, goddammit. So we should think like pirates. We'll go keeping limits on waters safe. We'll raid supply shipments to the Galleon outposts along the coast of Aldenard. Haha. It's so bleeding simple, I don't know why I didn't think of it afore. Thank you for your unintended inspiration, Scrag. I think I almost had you fed to the sharks. Well, we've already nearly died, and we haven't even left Limsa. Have your meeting with the captain went well. I could hear her cackling all the way out here. Well, whatever you did, thank you for doing it. Last thing we needed was her going on another rampage, ruining deck swabs and leaving us with less meat. It's not easy playing by the Admiral's rules, but if anyone can find a way, Captain Roswin can. Alright, and it's time for a drink. This is a 780ml bottle that I've just nearly finished whilst we've been playing. It's a bottle of water. So this looks like Tempest Gate to me. Oh, I haven't finished. I've got to go to the other end. Right, let's sprint to the other end. I love that they decorate everywhere for the Moonfire Fair and all the other activities. Like, they put some thought into the designs. I've just remembered we have a minion now. Interesting. Oh, it's ported over all my favorites. Very interesting. Very interesting. Okay. Well, for now, we'll just summon this. Only thing is that hotbar doesn't look right. Oh, because I never did an Arcanist hotbar, did I? I did the Scholar and the Summoner. I'm pretty sure I just ran past no, I'm still going right way. We'll go to this one first and then we'll come back and go to the Culinarians Guild. Do you have a quest for me? Mordin would like to make you a completely legal proposition. You want for coin, venturer? How do you fancy working for Kraken's Arms, one of the great pirating crews in Limsa? If you're interested, take yourself up these here steps to the balcony above and talk to Carvalin, our captain. Do right by him, and he'll do right by you. Okay, might as well do that on his way. This guy. This guy's actually got quite an interesting backstory. Greetings, friend, and welcome to the 7th stage, purveyors of the finest spices from the east. All of our products, why are you hiding your face behind? All of our products are guaranteed obtained through completely legal means. Oh, you do not seek spices, but employment? Well then, let's speak of how you might be of service to our organization. Our Misery returned from her latest voyage, bearing exotic spices never before seen in Eorzea. I've prepared 2 samplers, each of which I would have you delivered to certain individuals. The first is Junaid, whom you will find at the Coral Tower. The second is for Master Limsa, the head chef of the Bismarck. And do make certain the right person gets the right set. Go now, and return here once you've accomplished the task. So the first set's for Junaid. Just in case it asks, well, it's not likely to ask. They should both be down there. One's down there, one's along there. Okay, we'll go this way first. Synchronize with the aetherite. A shooting. Lovely. Junaid, welcome to the headquarters of the Yellow Jackets, keepers of peace in Limsa. Is there art I can assist you with? Well, sit up for a start. Don't slouch. Sample of spice, courtesy of the 7th stage, you say? There's no mistake, this is fire sand, and the kind used by the Garleans beside. Quite intriguing. Very well, we'll consider placing in an order. Oh, you thought that you'd brought me spice? I see you're not familiar with Cavalianisms. For the sake of convenience, he uses the word spice to refer to literally anything he has procured on the high seas. Lest you worry, the man isn't engaged in any activity that is considered piracy. Far from it. Think of him as a trader, a heavily armed one. He represents Limsan interests in Eastern Lords. Alarming number of citizens have gone missing of late, although I suspect you've already heard rumours. It's essential that we ascertain their safety. To this end, I've prepared a list of based on reports from our citizens. Would you be so kind as to deliver it to my colleague in Bulwark Hall? Angelica is her name. Many thanks in advance, friend. I don't intend to take all the side quests that I find, but I figured while we're leveling, it might be a good idea to take quite a few of them. Lovely. I think I'm done here in this room. Let's go back. Can't go through that door. Well, there's the Aetheryte. This should be the last Aetheryte in this, in the town, the city. I'm pretty sure it's a city. It's a city state, isn't it? Oh, it's not the last one. What am I missing then? Is there one down here? No. What am I missing? Have I not done the after castle yet? I ran right past it like 3 times. Okay, where's the dude that I'm giving these spices to? What's up, Master Culinarian? New sample from the 7th stage? Alright, let's have a whiff of it then. This one's for you, dude. Didn't smell nothing like that before. The note as came with it says, it's a root what grows on Othard. Last I heard, Othard was under Imperial rule. How the 7 else did Cavalian manage to get hold of this? Any road, I reckon I could cook up something fresh and new with that. Thanks for the delivery, friend. I'm gonna leave... Oh, am I gonna leave that quest? Is your quest worth taking, Letitia? Go on then. Please, you just want me to report. Spare no effort to ensure all our patrons enjoy the finest food and hospitality. And so it is doubly hurtful when someone decides to leave without settling the bill. Neria Belago, a first-time patron, did just that. But Sushumo is the one who lovingly prepared the man's meal. She's quite upset by the whole affair. It's taken it upon herself to draw an illustration of the offender. She's done a drawing. Might I trouble you to deliver it for the Yellow Jackets on our behalf? Rasushmo should be done adding the finishing touches by now. Rasushmo. Realised I should have just looked for the quest marker. Up the stairs. Oh. Rasushmo. Pop my heart and soul into that grilled dodo. Never get my hands on that scoundrel. I'll grind his bones to make my bread. Here it is, my rendition of the criminal. Please deliver it to Goodbert at the Coral Tower. He'll know what to do. I love the music in this game. If you like video game music, you need to play this game. If you haven't played this game already. I'm in the wrong place. No, I'm not. Delivering that to this dude. Welcome back. Soon the both samples were rather well received. This is no small part due to our affable courier. It is unfortunate, but notoriety accumulated over the course of years does not fade overnight. There are many still who are hesitant to do business with savage pirates. Yet the old days of piracy are past, giving way to a new wave of opportunity. Crew and I have decided to embrace this new wave. With the Admiral's blessing, we engage in a form of trade with the Garlean ships. Everything we do, you may rest assured, is within the law. That means he likes to blow ships up and take the stuff. Maybe not in the order though. Oh, I do have to head back up there. Okay, is there a... It's right? No, it's fine. We'll run. It's fine. We're a sprout, so we're just getting we're getting legged in. Every step we take is one experience closer to level 4. Vilcret the Bismarck, and you have an artist rendition of the man? That's right. Oh, what does it say? Hang on. A drawing of a man, question mark, pieced together from descriptions given by eyewitnesses to his crimes most heinous. What the seven else is this supposed to be? Looks more like the prow of a ship than a man's face. Look, we'd like nothing more than to bring the offender to justice. It's our duty after all. However, we'll need a little bit more to go on than this piece of art. It'd be easiest for all involved if Sushma were to come here and answer some questions. Please relay to her as such. We're playing messenger. Let's travel this way to the Culinarian's Guild. Oh, I found another quest. This one gives us some more gloves. Try on. Yeah, look at those bad boys. Sid would be proud. I might do it for the elegant bronze piece. Need all the gold we can get, right? Beg your pardons, good madam, but you're an adventurer, are you not? I realize this is sudden, but we urgently need help restocking our larders. We're in the midst... Oh, this is a lady. We're in the midst of preparing a full-course meal for soon arriving guests, but I fear we are short on fresh lamb for the main course. I would be grateful if you could procure 4 slices for us. I dare say it would be quickest to obtain these directly from the source. Wild lambs. I think I have to kill some lambs, so it's fine. Oh no, I don't. But I know where there is some. In case you're unfamiliar with the creatures, I suggest you speak with Abilfar, sentry stationed in Bulwark Hall, just below the Drowning Wench. Ooh, where's the lady that I need to speak to? In here. Up here. She's still sorting the shelf. Ah, so you've spoken with Godbert. Wahaha. Within the bell, the Yellow Jackets will have that swindling scoundrel locked in a dungeon cell. Then I'll take my filleting knife and... Huh? Godbert wants me to go to the Coral Tower for questioning? What more information does he want that my drawing does not already provide? Isn't a picture supposed to paint 1,000 words? Well, lady, depends on the quality of picture. Yeah, we're off to the Aft Castle Aetheryte because I didn't attune with that. Because I ran past it and forgot. Who are you? Oh, you're a Pictomancer. Attuning. You have attuned yourself to all the Aetheryte shards in Limsa. I should now be able to fast travel to the gate that I need to go to. Deliver the missing persons list to Delica in Bulwark Hall. Okay. Got 2 quests right here. What I'm gonna do is I'm just gonna stand here a moment. I'll take a quick bio break. I'll be back in about a minute. You know what? I want to show you my Be Right Back screen. There we go. I'll be back. The problem with drinking so much is you always need to go to the loop. Anyhow, I'm back. So let's continue with what we were doing. You. What are you wearing? The Moogle top. That's kind of cool. A ledger for Mailvan's Gate, you say? Yes, dude. The more outstanding duty payments? When will those merchants ever learn? Very well. If we catch sight of any offenders, I shall drag them to the gate, kicking and screaming if needs be. One more ledger bound for Bismarck, you say? Follow this path to the upper decks and you'll find the place. I've just come from the upper decks. Go on then, right quick. Back to the upper decks we go. Bum, 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 bum. All right, round the back. Oh, inside even. Are you the lady? Tax evaders are among our patrons, you say? Goodness me. Dare say they smell well, put an end to their appetite. But this isn't the best interest of the city-state. If any of the merchants named on this ledger come to dine with us, I shall see that the Mailvan's Gate is notified without delay. Right. Back to the right. Sweet Nicks. Upland delivered letter to Gate Melvin. Gate of Melvin. Uplander has wide heart and swift legs. Tax Lady Taja has kind backwards for Sweet Nicks. Sweet Nicks has outflow of joy for Tax Lady Pataja. Sweet Nicks is happy gobby. Give Uplander jingly shine. Thank you. Thank you for the jingly shine. Yep. Achievements. What was the achievement though? We got a title? Can has title? No can has title. Where's the other one? That way. That was a dude chasing a guy with a sword. Welcome to Limsa. If there's aught you would like to know, feel free to... You've got something for me, you say? A missing persons list? Well, sure, I follow. Oh, got a bit of lag going on. What's going on? There we go. Thanks for bringing the list. I'll be sure to memorize these names. If any of the missing persons reappear, you can count on me to spot them. Most folk can enter the city via Zephyrdrift, which means they must pass through the bulwark. That's why I'm on constant watch here, and undercover so as to keep an eye out for suspicious activity. I've been doing this for so long, I've become a pretty good judge of character. If there's shady characters skulking about, you can rest assured I can pick them out. She's so happy with that. I leveled up to level 4. And Tanmo needs help keeping the city bright and a cheery place. Oh, she's wearing glasses. I didn't realize that was the difference. I knew they were twins, but I couldn't remember if I couldn't remember what the difference was. Sounds like you are already with the Yellow Jackets, good graces. You truly are a model adventurer, a paragon amongst your fellows. Do you think you could do me a favour? You see, I'm supposed to go and fill up all the street lamps with oil so that they'll stay lit through the night. But thanks to this business of missing people, I simply can't leave my post. If you could tend to the street lamps in my stead, I'd be eternally grateful. Oh, and when you're finished, please fetch more oil from Sissipu in the Fisherman's Guild. We're running low here. She has care of our stores. Alright. This quest item's a key item. Where do you want me to go then? There's a lamp up here. I will be leaving the city soon. Oh, you're not a lamp, you're a person. This mate wants fresh lamb, does it? Gods, could do with a slice myself, fresh off the grill and dripping in its own juices. Sorry, friend. I haven't had a single bite to eat since my shift began. Any road. You can get lamb easily enough by hunting down the lambs that graze outside the city. Go through the Zephyr Gate and follow the path east and south for a bit. You run into the fluffy and tasty critters before long. Alright. Have we got much to do down here? Oh, we got a load of things to light up down there. Don't I have to deliver something to the sisters as well? So I best get doing all those. Going all the way there. Ooby-doo. Have you all had a drink? Raise your hand if you've had a drink in the past half an hour. I want to see it. I can't have you all dehydrating and turning into dry husks whilst watching my stream. Bad for business, you know. Good, good. Fueling the street lamps. What have you all eaten tonight? I mean, I've literally just had a croissant. I've not been that hungry. We have a big lunch, like midday meal. We try and have a big midday meal and then a small one on the evening so that we don't, I don't know, it just feels better. Feels better, feels a bit healthier for us. Works with our kind of flow, so. But, so this evening I literally just had, I hope you couldn't hear that car. Literally just had a pan of chocolate, or as my friend Andy says, you have to say it, a pan of chocolate, which I'm guessing is supposed to be a French accent. So yeah, I know I had a lot, but very tasty. Pan of chocolates are very, very nice. Oh, I need to get over there. Oh no, I need to get over there. Okay, right. Here we go then. Do do do. Boom, boom, boom. I might be coming to see you later, dude, because I like being a rogue. Alright, this is the Dutiful Sisters of Edelweiss. A house of a deep reflection and meditation. Unless you're proper business with us, you can kindly bugger off. You had a bit of naughty dinner. No, okay. What counts as a naughty dinner? That's fair. We actually, speaking of the midday meal, we had KFC, so must be the day for it. What's your go-to from McDonald's then? Ooh, walnut bread and ginger cookies. A few of them Bismarck finger sandwiches too. Consortium and Coles, no right way to show appreciation. Alta, are you going to eat today? Have you got a plan for what you're going to eat? My sisters have an early appetite, so I'd best save a few bites for myself before I take this inside. You let Janashium know we're always here should her boss have need of us again. No, I want you to let me know when I can take your quest, mate. He's like, you're never becoming a rogue, so I'm not going to tell you who I am. Okay, just double check. I've got a quest to hand in literally there, so there's no point me getting traveling just yet. Then I'll go back there, and then I'll head back up to... Oh no, then I'll head out. I'm pretty sure there's sheep at the Tempest gate, so I'll probably head that way. You're not the person I'm here to see. There you are, it's Sisyphoo, Fisherman's Guild. You're doing what? What am I going to do with that girl? She has the nerve to ask me for work, twaddling tripe about her savings, only to foist it on the first adventurer that comes along. Being young and pretty does not give you license to shirk responsibility. Aye, she'll get her oil all right, and a piece of my mind to boot. Sisyphoo of the Fisherman's Guild wants to order a new fishing boat. They're really sending me around the houses here, aren't they? The calamity really knocked the wind out of my fishing industry's sails. But fisherfolk are starting to return to the seas once more. It's past time I did the same. But before I can put out to sea again, I need to have a new boat built. Our guild has always commissioned Naldic and Vermelis for its crafts. But they are beastly busy these days. Well, they offered a deal for a 3-piece chicken select with fries for $2.99. That's not bad. The chicken selects are alright. See, McDonald's for me is one of those things. It's like a middle ground. So you've got KFC on one side and Burger King on the other. Although, I apologize, but I don't think Burger King's worth it. But Burger King and then KFC, and then you got McDonald's in the middle. Like McDonald's does like an average chicken, an average burger. Burger King is supposedly just really good burgers, but I've not found out what's special about the ones I've had. And then KFC obviously does really good chicken, and now they also do good chips because they updated their fries. Yeah, right. It's just never that nice. McDonald's is always a good shout, especially if you use the app because you get the points, and then you can get yourself a little cheeky McFlurry on the side. If you want something to do, mayhap you could run over to the Armourers Guild and consult with Forge Master Hasnaza in my stead. I would know how long we might expect to have to wait. Kurger Bing! Yeah. I agree. Kurger Bing is bad. Kurger Bing is bad. Wait a second. Let's just put this on. Oh. Okay. We need to go see the dude over there. Dash him. I rarely get fast food though. Only if it's on long drives and I have to stop halfway at services, etc. I wish I was as good as you. We have McDonald's round the corner, so I'm not gonna lie, we have fast food fairly regular. Would like to just not, but it's so easy. It's so easy. You've delivered the package as I requested. Very good. Shall pass on the sister's sentiments to my superior. What manner of services do the dutiful sisters provide? Continue your stay in Limsa, and you'll likely find out soon enough. In fact, if you're confident in your abilities and comfortable with unconventional, you might wish to approach them yourself. Maybe one day. Maybe one day. Okay. I think that's something I'd like to do on this playthrough. Just play through all of the base job quests. Like, I've never been a marauder. Or whatever the base versions of those are. So I'd really like to do that. I've never been a pugilist either, so that'd be cool. Okay, I'm sure I've got one more quest here. Is it at the Aft Castle? No, it's Tempest Gate, right? All right, let's go and swat some flies. Battle. Here you go, press here. All right, where is my carbuncle? Carbuncle is here. There we go. Ready, aim, fire. Actually, what does Radiant Aegis do? Let's have a look at that. Experience points. Get quite a chunk of experience when you first start out, don't you? I mean, it looks like a chunk on the experience bar. Watch when it goes up now. Look at that. A nice chunk. You can barely see it move when you're at like level 60. Ladybirds. I wish the carbuncle could attack. It seemed a little bit like a missed opportunity to me that the carbuncle couldn't like even do like a, even if the attack was useless, it couldn't just do a little like zap of energy. Right, let's just see what Radiant Aegis does. What does carbuncle to execute Radiant Aegis? The effect creates a barrier around itself that absorbs damage totaling 20% of your max HP. Okay. Yeah, because you've got everything at level 100, so you literally don't know what experience looks like anymore. Unless you go somewhere like Palace of the Dead and that kind of thing. I am dying to press the mount button. But mounts are not even a thing. What is a thing though is... Let's put those berries. Oh, have I not handed that quest in yet? Oh. I thought I'd handed the quest in for the berries. It's fine. Red Moon Parasol. Did I get that? When did I get that? And there's the fist bump. I need to put this Fantasia in a saddlebag, which I don't get for ages. Lovely. Let's have a quick look at this parasol. Yeah, the Final Fantasy parasol. Yay. Uh-huh. All right. Is it raining? It's not raining. So let's dance around in the rain anyway. You've been asked to join 2 free companies already. We need to get a move on and create our own. They see small Lala want to kidnap help. Oh, you're Lalafell. Nice. I wanted to be a Lalafell, but I felt like I should do something different. I might change to a Lalafell at some point. Yep, no other fate system works. Is there really high? Whatever. You know what? Let's put the umbrella away. Don't need it. Not even raining. Nope, you don't want to attack you. You want to attack you. 4 of these. Or 3 of these for one quest and 4 for the other. And I've got a chain bonus going. Nice. Oh, don't need to attack another one. Lamb. I'm sure there's... Is that an Ithra? No, it's not. What level is that? 7. No, I can't do it level 7. I could do it level 3 maybe. Should we go do a level 3 fate? Let's go do a level 3 fate. Time for a drink and maybe snacks. Alright, I'll finish this bottle off. This way. Oh, that is a big jellyfish. That's a big jellyfish. Do I have any more equipment yet? Oh, I should have that equipped. Oh no. Which one does more then? So I've got the helm, 20% experience bonus when level 10 or below. Excuse me. Or the same at level 25. Level 25 or below. The helm gives you 11 defense and 8 magical defense. That's why the helm of light is recommended, but this would look cute, right? Let's go with that instead. Alright. Kick his ass! Quackjack. Just a giant jellyfish in the middle of the field. Suddenly the music sounds much louder. You'll have to let me know if it's I wasn't paying attention there. You have to let me know if it's suddenly a lot louder than it was. I do have sound in my headphones slightly louder than the stream, so it might just be alright for you guys. It's slightly too loud for me. Yay, I finished it. Now we're on the road to our 300 fates or whatever it is. Oh, I'm not authorized to summon a mount. Where are the sheep? I know there's some around here somewhere. Maybe cedarwood? Or do I really have to go at the other side? We'll go at the other side. It's probably gonna be quicker. Wharf rats. Little ladybugs. So yeah, aside from the Arcanist, I don't know what other class to go for. I want to do fishing. I really want to do some fishing and just enjoy that sort of thing. So I started fishing and got to like level 5 and then didn't do any more. So I would like to do that. Maybe fishing's the gathering guild that we'll take up. Fish! Catch some fish, innit? What level is this? Level 30. When does the Moonfire Fair end? I would love to get that glam for this character. Oh, for those who are new to Final Fantasy, this glam refers to glamours, which is the system used to fashion your character in whatever clothes you like, as opposed to the mismatched equipment that you're likely to be wearing. No, I suppose I don't remember where the other quest was to hand in. So for now, we'll just come out of here. Mapping the realm. And then the sheep are over this way. A giant boo-boo. Big butt guy. Oh. See, are they actually lost lambs, or are they just... Have they never... Were they not actually lost in the first place? Because if they were lost, that suggests they were owned, or they you know, they belonged somewhere before, and are now wandering aimlessly. I don't know. All these questions. Yeah, mate, I feel the same way, Mr. Gubu. I feel the same way. Don't attack me. Run away! Gaela needs to sit on me. Two white mages. And a viper. I should have known that just from looking at the blades. Is this the right way? Is it all the way down here? Right, so the Arcanist thing, which we're probably going to do first. And then there's the one quest handing upstairs. Keep trying to sprint, but it's not ready. Let's go down to Arcanist Guild. How are you guys doing with your run? Your leveling run? What level are you at? Are you up level 5 yet? Well, Alice was already at level 5. But Alta is probably already past level 5 as well. I see creatures beyond the city walls. I forgot what voice I did for her. I see the creatures beyond the city walls pose you little threat. It is with great pleasure then that I formally recognize your initiation into the guild. Nice, level 9. From this day forth, you may proudly bear the title of Arcanist. I suggest you continue your forays into the wilderness and keep the pages of your grimoire turning. There is no finer teacher than the harsh mistress of experience. Hahaha. Good thinking, good thinking. And to commemorate this occasion, I gift you with this hunting log. What is that minion? I have never seen that. The enemies marked within its pages have been specifically chosen to challenge your abilities in Arcanima. When you devise a new strategy or tactic, you now have a ready source of opponents on which to test it. And when you feel you can command Carbuncle as easily as you might move your own limbs, return to me for further instruction. I will be waiting. The next quest is available at level 5. Well, guess what? Your girl's at level 5. Hunting log. This dude is stark naked. That is a Quana Highwind. A Quana Highwind. Interesting. The guy's no longer naked. That was weird. Try on. Yeah. Might go for the tin pieces. Although we need the item level, I guess. You see, is that Eureka Orthos? Ah, Melody, isn't it? Are you eating well? An empty stomach distracts the mind and leads to hurried judgment. I oft must remind my Arcanists to take meals. So ensconced do they become in their studies. Speaking of such, have you been practicing your tactics with Carbuncle? I believe it is time to assess the improvement of your skills. As with your previous trial, I would have you defeat foes in Lower Noscea. 3 wild dodos and 3 tiny mandragoras, to be precise. Watch carefully the behavior of your opponents. Formulate an effective strategy, and utilize your arcane entity to its fullest potential. I expect you back in time for dinner. Boop-a-doo-boo-doo. And the other quest standing was upstairs. After castle. I wonder what was wrong with the camera. I'm gonna have to work that out. I don't know if it'll do it though unless I'm streaming. I'd find a way to test stream without actually going live. Ninia's got a new quest. Wants to give me some trousers. Let's not save all the gear. Ninia has information that, unlike last time, is sure to be of interest to you. Ladies waving at Badron. Oh, you've returned. I hope you do not have any ill will towards me for my earlier deception. You see, I believe the most important lesson for a green adventurer to learn is that she should always question the motives of everyone she meets. If I have given offense, allow me to make it up to you with some advice. Tell me, have you visited the Eyes outside the Tempest Gate and past Madman Bridge? The sentry stationed there keep watch of the road. When trouble arises, they sometimes turn to outside help. If you wish to make a name for yourself as a trustworthy adventurer, you should speak with Ankrita at the Eyes and offer your assistance. Dodgeby said an adventurer might be dropping by. Deliver something special. That you, lass? Yes, yeah, hit me. I know. This game, you don't realize how slow you're going until you've had a mount and then don't have a mount anymore. Or when you get to until you get to a new area and then you have to get all the attunement. Hello, lass. Els, lass. You didn't have to go all this trouble. This goddamn smell. I've hated early umbrellas since I was sellsword. It's only the nastiest shite I've ever put in my mouth. We tried sprinkling it with salt and cooking it on a campfire, but it was still a little better than chewing on driftwood. Try it for yourself, lass. You'll see what I mean. Well, yeah, well, Alice wouldn't know about that. I suppose you have to actually collect the aetherite, attune with all the aetherite, aether currents in the first place, don't you, to miss it. Try this on. Yeah. We'll go for the rope because it brings us up to level. Once you'll lend a hand at Summerford Farms. I'd like to visit an orchard by the name of Summerford Farms. Ever heard of the place? The owner, Stalevrin, is an old mate of mine. He's got himself a crew mostly reformed pirate types, if you can believe that. Has been trying to bring a bit of life back to the fields after the calamity ruined the soil. He mentioned needing another hand or two. And your name sprang to mind. I'll give you a glowing recommendation. So make sure you work hard and impress the old bastard. Need directions? This place ain't hard to find. Just take the Zephyr Gate out of the city and follow the road northeast. Boopy-doo-boo-doo. Hey you, mister. I'm going to be talking to this guy and going through all this stuff at some point. New adventurer's status is applied to all players who have recently begun their adventure into Eorzea. Amongst Eorzea's thriving population, there are seasoned players known as mentors. With a new adventurer, blah 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 blah. I just want to take your dungeon stuff. I guess we have to go to that building first, don't we? Oh yeah, it's cool. We are getting close to 8 o'clock, so I might just hand these quests in, and then I'm probably going to wrap there this evening. You might not be able to tell, but my brain is slowing down. Run. This way. No, says Alice. Yes, sadly. Trying to get back into the groove of going to bed at a decent time before work kicks up again in September. Might mean my brain works a bit better when next time I stream though. Yes, lady, we've got your fresh lamb. Do we take gloves or do it? It's only 100. Let's take the gloves. I don't want the helmet light. You should be able to untick here. And you don't want something changing. Because we look stupid with that helmet on. Alright. And the other thing was down at the Armorer's Guild. Back to the Aft Castle. Back to the Aft Castle. Heading the wrong way? No. Where's the person? There. The Armorer Guildmaster. Nope, not you. Don't know who you are. You. Whoa, she's cool. The shades and everything, the like really sort of cool outfit and the scarf. A new boat for the Fisherman's Guild. I'm afraid now isn't the best time. You see, we've recently taken on a commission for a galleon. This task alone has all our hands full. But look, I'll see what I can do. The Fisherman's Guild has long been one of our best clients. I would be loath to disappoint Sisyphus. It may yet take a while, but I shall endeavor to have her boat ready in a timely fashion. Now you also have a quest to give. She's gonna give us... Oh no, that also equals 100. Ow. Hmm? Sorry, just reaching to turn make sure my monitor didn't turn off. Hmm? Are you in need of some trifling tasks to pass the time? I have just a job for you. Veteran is offering a reward to any adventurer who slays at least 5 wharf rats. There's no shortage of pests lurking outside the Tempest Gate, so you should hurry and take advantage of this opportunity. Wow, lady, you gave me a quest just to get me out of your hair. Can I stay at the inn yet? It'd be great if I could stay at the inn. Let's go and see if we can stay at the inn. That'd be a nice place to log out, right? Ooh, boop. Bum, 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 bum. Bum, 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 bum. Why am I going there? The inn's right down the path. What a sausage! Innkeep, can I stay at the inn yet? Nope, not yet. I'm not trusted to sleep in a bed. Well, let's go find... I suppose I've got to log out. I've got to, when I log back in next time, I'm going that way, so... I'm gonna stand by this earth, right? Oh, it is a bunny. Hello, bunny. Lovely. So what we've done, we've created Melody Moonfire. Spelled, what was it? Melody IE? Yeah. We got to level 6 in as an Arcanist. We have joined the Adventurers Guild. That was like Thancred but bunny form. We joined the Adventurers Guild, done tons of quests. I think I've done more of the starting quests here than I did on with Shizuka, which is crazy. Okay. Right then. Well, I guess I'm long enough. So I'll log out here. Okay. First stream done. Guys, thanks for your support. It's been really nice. Hopefully we can make it to level, well, make it to the bit where we get a grand company. We'll make a free company of his own. It's just 3 of us. And that way we can do a little bit for that and potentially get like experience boosts and stuff like that. Thank you for the stream. Really enjoyed it. It was very cozy playing alongside you. Glad you enjoyed it. I've really enjoyed it. I'm tend to be a little bit of a quiet person, so it's kind of nice to have this space to go at my own pace and be kind of semi-social. It's been super cozy. I'm glad. I'm really glad, and I hope that you guys continue to come around whenever you can. Please tell all your friends to follow. I'm really keen to get to affiliate. My goal, or one of the things that I would like to achieve before the end of the, in 12 months, would be to reach Twitch. What is it? Twitch partner. That's a lot of work. I need some big numbers and stuff. Just listening to all these fireworks. But yeah, thank you for coming around. On Friday I'll be streaming Halo, starting with Halo Reach. Come down for that. Watch me try and get used to FPS games again. Hopefully my computer doesn't struggle performance wise. If it does, I'll have to find a different game to play. We'll see. And that's going to start at 5, same time as today. Normally, once I start work again, I'll be starting at 6. But obviously, because it's kind of a break time, I can start a little bit earlier. This has been a 3-hour stream, but when I get started back at work, we'll be doing 2 hours. So yeah, Halo on Friday, same time. We're starting with Reach. We might get halfway through Halo Reach by the time we finish the stream, which would be really cool. It'd be really cool. Anyhow, thank you very much for joining. I will see you all next time. Catch you on Friday if you're available. That's at 5 o'clock BST. Take care. Bye bye.